Welcome to Rimworld. Today, Karma has decided to bite us right in our big, stupid, mutated ass, because if we go over to the history tab, you might remember yesterday, we tested out John's new Mutanite cannon on one of our innocent prisoners, turned her into a dog which we then tamed afterwards, which I thought was quite funny. But now, the game has decided what would be even funnier is to hit us with the Calfu mutagen once again. That is Shade. By the way, our new researcher that I spent fucking ages trying to get a new researcher of is been infected. Smudgeboggle and Beaver, the crafter that we spent ages trying to get as well. So this is really bad. Now, it turns out, as it says there, the mutant stabilizer, otherwise you'll end up with your pawns becoming significantly more animal, as in turning literally into a fucking cow. It turns out we can craft some of this mutagen stabilizer, but they have to take the pills every few days. 5 days, apparently. This is going to be a real ball ache. I don't know if this is permanent. I don't know if it's like, say, Luciferian, where you have to keep giving them more and more and more of the stuff over a long period of time. Or obviously, Luciferian, you have to give them some more, otherwise they die. Whereas in this one, we have to give them more of this stuff, otherwise they are just going to turn into a cow. That's 1 Mechanite slurry plus 2 Neutramine. The Mechanite slurry is very expensive to make. We have a fair amount right now. We have 9. We have 9 right now. Shit, this is ridiculous. We have 9 of it, and then we need 2 Neutramine per pill as well. How am I supposed to manage that? How am I supposed to manage that? Okay, let's think. First things first, how much Mutanite have we got? 91. And each 1 Mutanite is 1 slurry, right? So the actual oh, it's not paused. Shit, I'm sorry. I thought I saw that bot creeping around there. So let's keep it paused while we can try and get our head around this. So we've got one Mutanite, we've got 91. So we can make 91 slurry, then it's 91 slurry, and then we've got 2 Neutramine, which means we'll need 182 Neutramine. How much Neutramine have we got? Because that's going to be the real fucking big question here towards whether or not this is even going to work. 60. Oh my god. Okay. So 60, it's every 5 days. We need 2 per thing, so that's 30 pills that we can make per 30 times 5 is a fair amount. Okay, so we've got enough pills to last us 150 days, but then it's 3 people that we also need to tend as well. The maths on that might be slightly wrong. That might not be days, but that might be the amount of pills we can craft. I don't know. I don't really remember them. I lost track of the maths as I was doing it, but more to the point, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, because the Neutramine, of course, we were researching to actually make medicine, and a load of other shit, too. Hopefully, this isn't a permanent thing we have to micromanage, because this is going to drive me mad otherwise. So let's just do forever. Or should we just do until we've got enough in storage to keep them alive? Should we just say, like, 20? Needs to be preferably divisible by 3, so we'll say 30, because there are also 3 people, so that's 10 pills each. Okay, fine. Pause when satisfied. Well, that'd be 50 days, though, if it's 10 pills each. I don't know, I've lost track. I think I did some bad maths there somewhere. Let's unpause when we've only got 15 left. When half the stack is gone, make another 15. Okay, that needs to be super, super top priority, because it's literally going to save our people's lives. That would be Beaver, I assume, working on that. Do we need, like, an intellectual level or anything along those lines? Because we are making, like, literal medicine here. So that is blah, 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 blah. Yep. That's it. Just 10 work to make. It's not even a skilled work type. Are you kidding? Okay. Well, that works out fine. As long as Beaver, then, is set to top craft level, which he should be. He absolutely is. He's also set to high grow. I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit then. So if you can't mine, if you can't plant cut, which are obviously manual designations anyway, he will craft. If he can't craft, he will move on to harvesting, growing. That seems fair to me. Okay, I'm actually going to have him do those immediately then, because I don't really want these people. I'm okay for them to mutate up to the stage that John is, but I feel like it's also super, super risky, because, of course, if we don't manage it after that stage, the chance of them turning into a cow is a lot sooner. So let's go ahead and get this done as soon as possible. And that's not assuming, I didn't actually think about it, it does say it neutralizes it every 5 days, so does that mean that if we take them, I mean, neutralize to me would imply that it gets rid of the disease, but I think it actually, what it means is it just pauses it temporarily. Mutagen stabilized. Prevents but yeah, but it's still, I mean, clearly we've still got the mutagen then if it's stabilized. Stabilized and neutralized, I think, mean very different things. Okay, that's a bit of a pain in the ass, so this is a permanent thing we have to micromanage now. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I suppose that's the balancing feature to having weapons that can convert your enemies into animals fairly instantly. I mean, in the course of 2 hours. To counter that, then we've got to deal with these infections. Alright, fine. Okay, that's absolutely acceptable. Right, besides that, though, the Amber Hotel should be open for business today. We're just literally waiting to lay carpet and put up some lights, which I've planned out too, and then we can actually get plenty of guests into our colony. Right now, there's not a huge amount to look at, I will admit, and then we need to find a way to build the androids. I might go for the android mod to obviously get androids working in the kitchen. We'll limit them to this area so that we have a hotel stopped by a dinosaur-based themed hotel stocked with androids or staffed with androids. I think that's I think you would probably pay for the entrance fee alone just for that, right? So that's what we'll try and go for today as well. Plus, it will help out with some other minor bits and bobs we want to do. What are we researching currently? Ah, there we go. Cool. Manufacturing is almost finished, so we can finish off building the major work area. There we go. So with that, everybody should be stabilized. Now, I've got to go to the assign tab then, I guess, and edit the drugs policy so that they are. So let's manage the drugs policy. Let's make a new one. We'll call it just, hopefully it's on here, right? Yeah, new mutable stabilizer. Thank fuck for that. All right, so that is now daily for you. We're going to call this stabilizer. So that's going to be our default drugs policy, which I assume is just your regular sort of safe stuff. Rather you didn't take flake and psycho tea and steroids and cocaine during your downtime. Feel like it's unnecessary. Mechanoid egg, what is that? Seems to be metallic in nature at first, yet it's soft enough to crush between the fingers. Active mechanoid have a reinvictive, slightly okay, that's fine. Okay, so it's not a big end game thing. It's not like Luciferium or something like that. That's okay. So I can take that. So, oh, say socially. Luciferium socially, I feel like is a bad shout. I need to check the other build then and make sure we're not wasting that either. All right, that's fine. That's completely fine with me. You need to take that every 5 days, yeah? So it's every 5 days. You guys need to take just one pill, and then take 1 to your inventory, or take like 2 to your inventory. That seems fair. So who needs stabilizing? It's Smudge Boggle. So you are now set to stabilizer. It was Shade and Beaver as well. So you're on stabilizer. So yep, that's you. And then Beaver is also stabilizer. I need to check this social drugs policy, because I feel like that might be a little more ridiculous than I thought. Beer every day only if mood. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Alright, yayo, no. Let's say no to these mechanoid eggs, so I don't know if they have any sort of weird side effects, as apparently most things in this mod do. Luciferium. Also, I feel like socially taking Luciferium. Oh, that's for addiction. Right, shit, sorry, I thought it was social. That one's social, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Still for addiction, I'm still going to say no. Luciferium, obviously, if you've got an addiction to it, take it if you can. Otherwise, you die. Everything else, I'm happy to just take the mood hit, because look at how happy everybody is in the base right now. I'm more than happy to take the mood hit to be able to try and get them off of it. Go cold turkey for a while. So, yeah, that's the social drugs policy. That's fine as far as I'm concerned. Everything else is good, right? Yeah, we're fine. Engo, you can attack, so let's move you over to attack. Perfect. Now, another thing I've done between episodes now, well, is re-equip all their weapons and whatnot. What I want to do is build a dedicated armory. So, we got this mechanized armor racks, which I want to put down, ideally, a whole room full of. So, I'm going to get everything moved down here, reinstall, put the weapons lockers in here. We'll have a locker for melee weapons. Not tools, but melee weapons. And then an armor for, a stockpile for non-lethal weapons, so tasers, and I guess technically the mutagons, and then another locker for lethal weapons, so that'll be your offhanded weapon, and also a film starring Bruce Willis, from what I remember. Okay, besides that, though, we've just got to wait for this hotel to be built before I'm really willing to open the doors, so we really want to focus on anything else. Wait for this bit of research to finish off as well. There we go. Okay, so we can build manufacturing benches and an efficient work center sounds exactly up my street. Okay, what have we got then? Production? Oh, look at this. Here we go. Right. Large electric smithy. Oh my god, they're the same size as the big components benches, but they're fucking... Oh man, they're huge. Okay. I'm gonna assume then... Yeah, and they also use power, obviously. I mean, I'm not really surprised there. Okay. And they can connect up to all the stations as well. This is going to be hell to try and fit all these in. So we definitely want one of those. Large tailoring table, I think, is the same story. So let's try and fit one of those in. We can put it there, and it still connects to all the workbenches, so that works out fine. So you got large, wooden large tailor benches, put out like steel or something, make it look a bit more modern with things, huh? Let's go steel large tailor bench, there we go. And that was that, oh wait, that wasn't connected. Sorry, this is going to take a while to try and work out the layout of this. Large electric smithy, I don't think that's necessary, but just in case there are any new technologies added by it, I will build one anyway. That's it. I think that's actually it. So it's large machining table, large electric smithy, oh, large stove, and then, of course, we got the steel. Okay, so the large stove, we might have to add a little bit of a kitchen expansion then, huh? Because this is too small. All right, what we'll do in that case is we'll build just straight across there, reinstall this thing down here a little bit, so obviously we're still, managing the temperature quite nicely. And let's build, yeah, reinstall these up to the top. Now, they are regular coolers, right? So we'll also have to replace the walls. Yeah, let's go for a proper big kitchen expansion, because the downside to what we've got going on right now is we have about 12 prisoners, or however many it was that we got out of those cryptos. I think it was like 6. Plus this many colonists means that we are going to have to seriously spend a lot of time here working on food, and I think Dominique basically spends all her waking hours cooking meals for people. So instead, we'll just build a couple of these big old stoves, and hopefully that'll be enough. Missile barrage. Adapt surface missile barrage technology in the form of surface-to-surface missile launcher. Done. I'm in. It sounds like a mortar, but better. Now, obviously, we do also want mortars as well, so we can lob those, the mutagenic shells. In fact, should we go for that first? I want to do that still. Let me just work on mortar technology first. So we've got mortar mounting. What is that for? Oh, that's for the mechanoids mod. Okay, cool. So let's go mortars. Let's, after that, go for those, whatever they were, surface-to-surface missiles. Turn them into animals. Turn all of our enemies into pigs, and then blow the pigs up, and immediately convert raiders into bacon. It's incredible. We're looking for, was it autocannon turret missile barrage? There we go. So add that onto the list as well. It's going to take a long time to get up to there, but I really just want any sort of extra defenses here. So mortars, anybody that avoid mortars, or more specifically manhunter packs, shit like that, the autocannon turrets will take the rest of that out. Look upon the mighty Taylor bench and fear it. It's so fucking huge. What's the work speed on this? Can we find out? I mean, work speed about 210%. So it's 50% faster than your base Taylor bench. Well, that's definitely worth it. Plus 30% from the scientist cabinet, 15, 10, 5. Then we've also got a Taylor cabinet somewhere. It's all the way over there. Shit, right, of course, we connect up Sam. So if we reinstall this as well, that's going to be insane. We'll put it actually behind the cabinet, specifically why I put it away from that, so that we can fit more shit in there. Cool. Then we've got ourselves the large electric smithy, which we can reinstall this one up to if we... Wait, what? I feel like I've ballsed up a little bit there. Okay, let's do that instead. There we go. So it still connects up to both smithies. So that's also going to be the large machining table. Let's reinstall that one somewhere slightly out the way. So we'll do that, and then we can dismantle these two if we really feel like it and fit more benches in. I don't think we're going to need it for the time being, but that's insane. So is this one hooked up to its bench already? I want to find out what the full-blown... Oh, also I put this down as well, the fabrication cabinet for the fabrication bench, so the work speed for that is going to be even more as well. This is insane. It's absolutely insane. 180%. Wow. Two times fabrication... Wait, what? We can add more than one? Whoa, it do be like that. Hang on, how many can we put down per... Okay, so it's 2 per building, right? That's pretty nuts. Oh, wow, okay. We'll have to give that a go, see if that works for all of these. Oh! Prison break. Okay. So I've set up a sort of Styracosaurus breeding area because I thought that the amount of money they're bringing into the colony, I've kind of realized that we're sitting on a massive natural resource there, and we have a real big need for more plasteel, more components, especially now that we've built all of this garbage. And I thought the best way to do that is honestly breed and sell dinosaurs, so that's exactly what I've done. I've set up this little breeding area. Set up this fence gate probably this time as well, so only Shy can get in and out. It's a bit of a problem when we need to actually haul the meat out of there, but that's fine. For the time being, that's absolutely fine. Prison break then. Let's see how they do this. They've somehow defeated the door locks and are making their way out the main seat weapons fight. Well, luckily, we've still got a lot of tasers equipped here. In fact, I think everybody still has a taser equipped, don't they? You definitely don't. That's an anti-bat rifle. We'll not worry about that. Okay, Shia has an axe. You've got a taser. Good. Okay. So let's send our taser squad in to quickly put this rebellion down. Is there anything else? Have we got no one else with a taser? I don't really want to send anybody who doesn't have a taser. Yeah, that's it. And how many of them are there? Like 3? Okay, that's fine. Are all of them going on rebellion, though? Let's double check that as well. Prison break. Tsuki, the Nose, and Remy. Okay, that's fine. So there's 4 prisoners. We got 4 guns anyway. So let's go in and let's gun them down, boys. This is exactly why I put in a load of reinforced doors, for reasons like this, whereby if they did escape, we can quickly get over there and... go back into the prison. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go in there and let's blast them anyway, because I feel like that's the right thing to do. That's the right thing to do. Where's everyone else? Right, sit down. Excuse me, please sit down. Okay, right, let's come back. Hold the door. Hold the door. Don't slice him with the scalpel, John, for God's sake. Hold the door. Hold the door. To be honest, I thought the prisoners had given up, and I was just going to go in there and tase them for the fun of it. I didn't realize that they were going to wait for us to go in there and then ambush us. Run. Run. Tase them. Tase them. Tase them all. Why did that not work? Why did that not work? Tase moderate. Oh, because they've got an adrenaline rush extreme. So they're fighting the tasers. Beaver, just go and tase them with your rifle. Aiden, get back. For fuck's sake, you're going to end up killing them at this rate. Right, here we go. There's 1 down. And there's 2 down. Okay, good work, tasers. Was that it? Was that everyone? I feel like someone missing, but no, there were definitely 4 of them. Okay, well, that went to complete shit very quickly. So this area is not... Why did they... I've never seen them do that before. Go for a prison break. Open both sets of doors. Go back to bed and wait for us. Like, lay an ambush. That's why I thought that they chilled out, sort of like a manhunter pack or something. Very weird. Okay, are you guys alright? It's just a bunch of bruises. Yeah, it's just nothing but bruises. We're fine. You go capture Tsuki as well, then. Oh! Shit! Remy was also on prison break and in a psychotic state. I didn't realize, so Beaver just blitzed him with a rifle and killed him. Oh, for fuck's sake, Beaver. Is there anything we can do with that? Nope. Okay, get him out of here. Get him out of here, for God's sake. That's the last of the workroom finished. The other job we've got very briefly to do is build a bathroom for the prisoners. I realized afterwards they've actually got no fresh water, so it's kind of understandable why they freaked out a little bit there. So we'll get this dealt with in a second. I'm just going to bring the plumbing down from what we've already got in there for the lab, and we'll share that with the prison. Then, prison, let's not use the term prison. Let's use, selective, new wave hospital, experimental hospital treatment. And then we've got the armory being built up as well. That's taking no time at all, which is quite nice to see. A lot of this is also stuff to be reinstalled, so this will take really no time. And it's, of course, all concrete as well, because I don't want to spend too much stuff on something parallel to the embrasures. How are we doing on the mortars? Those are almost finished. Right, so then, what we'll do is we'll go over to the machining table. Actually, how many mutagen guns have we got right now? We've got 1, 2, 3 there by the looks of it. So we've got 3 mutagons. Do we want an entire lineup of mutagons? Because the question then becomes, what happens if we get a manhunter pack? What happens if we get people immune to the mutagenics? Maybe shields prevent it. Maybe power armor deflects it. I'm not entirely sure. So we've got 9 colonists. I think 4 mutagons is enough for those guys. I've got to think of secondary weapons and things then to equip them with. So what can we make with our machining table? I mean, just protective gear full stop probably wouldn't hurt, huh? Mutagenic shells. Tagging rifle is useful, but not right now. Secondary launchers. Oh god, that's too much. It's too far. We've seen sort of what that does for us. Lever action rifle might not be too bad. Semi-automatic rifle. We need some better gunsmithing. That would help out a lot, because a lot of this stuff is kind of shitty. Now, the one thing we can craft is at the feral scav bench here. We can make things like flamethrowers, nail guns. A lot of these are better than what we can make at the other one, but still not very good. I feel like we've just got a complete lack of any sort of good guns right now. What I do want to build, if nothing else, is another few sets of protective gear. So I'll order up a couple of those. And with this bench, let's check the work speed on it very quickly. It's this one. Work speed on this one is currently 230%, so that's 2 cabinets. You can only build 2 cabinets. I did double check that. So that's 2 cabinets, the base 150, plus all the other stuff as well. Plus any work speed bonuses they get from, of course, their outfit and shit as well. They're going to be crafting shit, no problem. And then the big thing to build, along with that, is the replacement limbs. So I've written all of those down, and let's go back to that from a couple of days ago here. So we need to craft ourselves 2 legs, 1 arm, 1 eye, a nose, and a spine. That's everything queued up. You can't really make a bionic nose. You can't restore their sense of smell, but you can make an artificial nose, which will at least... I mean, apparently it's 90% efficiency, it doesn't make any sense, but I guess at the end of the day, smell is just a hole in your face. Okay, good. That's fine. I don't think we've got enough plastin. I certainly don't think we've got enough components, so we'll wait and see. I really need to redo this stockpile. I like the shelf mod, don't get me wrong, but it's very, very difficult to tell at a glance what you've got short of using all of these menus. Of course, so I keep these fully expanded. It's going to be hell on your eyes, and it's mine as well. So let's expand. I mean, what's useful here? Oh, maybe pills, not really. No, I mean... Raw resources. Okay, let's keep raw resources in that one open. Of course, to actually be able to see what you've got there, it's obviously a little difficult to tell when we're, like, zoomed in looking over stuff. In my opinion, anyway, it's a little hard to decipher what's going on. So, we've got plenty of... Okay, we've got a good amount of plastic. We've got plenty of steel as well. Good amount of silver, like a ridiculous amount of silver. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's good. And then components are pretty good as well. You know, we might be able to churn out a full set of bionics, not just for the people that need it, but for... potentially everyone going forward here. Now, one thing we do need, and I've just noticed in this area in particular, is it's mostly lit up by skylights. So a couple of just freestanding lamps will also help with work speed a little bit. I imagine that's quite dark. Yeah, 39% is nowhere near enough. Let's put down a couple of just regular old lamps as well. There we go. That's basically the armory finish. Very, very nice. So we've got to think who is the high priority ones that we need to be equipped quickly. I mean, John would make the most sense because he can also run the fastest. So if we equip John with a good disabling weapon, something like a flamethrower, he could legitimately go from wherever he is, run over to there as fast as possible with his weird cow legs, get himself equipped as soon as possible, and then run up to here and probably be able to lay down just an absolute load of fire, I mean, literally in this case, and slow the people coming through here. And one thing as well is I've staggered those rocks so that they will actually work. If you start, all you have to do is climb over the first rock, and if it's nothing but rocks on the way forward, this is how I've interpreted what I've seen. They will just carry on their speed. So by doing that, they'll have to stop down and they'll have to slow down and speed up. Same, I've sort of tried to use the trees there to our advantage as well. And then we've got sandbags on the corner. And the reason for the sandbags on the corner is they can't stand still on that. Otherwise, they'd be able to stand here and use the wall as cover. So that's going to force them to come out of there or retreat back into the thing. And then, of course, it's going to repeat with the staggering. So that should work pretty well, I think. Now, it's going to allow John to get over here. So what we might want to do is put down some sandbags sort of parallel to this area. Maybe a couple of sandbags, maybe a couple of embrasures. So I'm thinking if we go like here, put down just a couple of sandbags, not much in particular. Maybe a few embrasures as well, just in case more than John are able to get over there in time. Just that alone is probably enough to sit there and lay some firepower down. Another big upgrade that will be better sooner rather than later are auto doors. And to be honest, I'm going to use wooden auto doors because the speed is the same. You know, obviously they're slightly weaker than using any other doors, but if they're just going inside the deep parts of our base, if we're hit by a raid and we're worrying about raiders knocking down the doors inside our base, it's already too late. Let's be reasonable. So, I think we'll just straight up get rid of that door because that's just unnecessary. We'll get rid of, this needs to be a separate room. That's like their living area, which will probably expand at some stage. So just, this is fine then. So auto doors in are the important ones, really, because those ones will slow us down quite a lot. I might endeavor to replace all of them. Those ones we can hold open. These ones are absolutely fine to hold open. Obviously, this one we could, in theory, hold open, but I'll keep it shut. Just, I don't know, there might be some weird things where the animals wander out. The animal zones don't seem to be working fully anyway. Auto doors into the hospital is obviously high priority. Like, an auto door into there is unnecessary. Into the quarry as well, I'd say is unnecessary. In the bedrooms, bathrooms, I'm not going to bother with either. You got to remember, they do still cost components and steel, which we might have a lot right now, but after we're done with all of this crafting and bionics and whatnot, I think we're going to be running very low. Who's going to... Oh, Tsuki the prisoner. I don't care about you. These guys are all just test subjects anyway. Oh, what is that? Purple Chief, the Orange Turkey, blah, 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 has sent us a message. Their scouts have discovered an old complex in an almost untouched condition. Nobody knows where and why former dwellers have gone, so you should be prepared for anything. Oh, there is, So this one, I assume, is very similar to the ruins that we explored last time and obviously got fuck all out of. So I'm hoping this one will be a bit more... Okay, it's very far away. Raiders' presence almost unknown. Wealth, medium, threats unknown. Wow, it's very far away. We'd have to take the road, most likely. In fact, can we... How do we dig our own roads? Because I'd love to connect just this up, because that will help us get so much speed. In fact, if we just connect ourselves up via the desert to, like, this one, that would also work. Okay, then, sure. So what's all this shit? Roman mechanoids. We've got peace talks. We don't care about that. I'd love to check this out, but it is very, very far away, and it's through desert and extreme desert. Extreme desert, average temperature, 24 degrees. Very extreme. I have no idea how anybody could possibly try and survive in 24-degree weather. Oh, God, Smudgebogger, you fucking fool. You absolute idiot. Why are you... How have you even done this? Oh, there we go. Oh, my God, the dual-wielding pickaxe, I will admit, looks incredible. Holy shit. Right, let's go via... Oh, for fuck's sake. How am I going to do this, then, without letting out... So we can do that for the time being, and then hopefully they'll build all that stuff back up in a minute. Well, shit. There goes our nice, peaceful building that we were almost done with. I'm not gonna lie, there's a few more carpets there, and that was actually it. Oh, shit. Okay, please don't die. A group about relationship? What? Okay, I feel like the pop-ups are a little bit screwed up, huh? A group of Outlanders have arrived nearby. There are people who have relationships. We have the Sister of Shade. Okay, what have they got? They've got shields. Okay, that already makes them the hardest raid we've ever seen. They've got battle rifles, grenades, they've got LMGs, we've got carbines. Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a weird one. Let's get everybody equipped. I've already told them to go and get their equipment, so they are going to do that right now. Let's get everybody equipped. Let's get the robots all disabled, if you don't mind. That should, in theory, turn them all off. Yeah, they're all deactivated. Animal needs rescue. I'm sorry, Boomerlip. You're going to have to fucking wait. You're going to have to tough it out, my man, because this comes first. Okay, should have drafted them all first, because once they equip, they're all going to piss off again. Yeah, there we go. Nico, let's get you over to your Met Rifle instead. Nico apparently has a lack of armor entirely. Shit. We got any more protective gear? Force protective gear. Yes, we do. Okay, go and grab that one then. Wow, this is going to be interesting. John, how fast can you move, my man? We might be able to gun down a couple of people coming through here if he's quick. That's worked quite well. The only issue is, oh, should we use the Mutagen? Let's see how well this works. Let's see if we can at least pop a couple before they get too close. On the subject of that, hang on a minute. Actual Cannibal Shell buff, what's your gun right now? Move you over to the carbine. That's a good gun. Actually, we need to go melee first, then carbine, don't we? Dominique, get into position. Let's just move her over, ready to go. Right, there we go. Let's get you. Nico is also ready to go. Let's move you over. We've got actual Cannibal Shell buff. I've arranged them in order of their shooting skill as well, by the way. So if we really want to try and keep things balanced, we'll put half of the shit shooters on one side, and then half of the good shooters on the other, and try and balance it a little bit. Okay, Shade is still equipping. Aiden is also still equipping here. Now, there are two I've told to get armor from up in the, through here. So on their way out, they could grab some Mutagons and we could see how well they work. Speaking of which, John, my man. Oh, this is working pretty well. Look at how staggered they've become here. Okay, this could be fairly interesting. This has given everyone plenty of time to get themselves equipped too, which is very nice to see. Okay, let's get you into position. Dominic is heading over as well. Right, here they go. Here they go. Good luck, John. Let's at least get a couple of them pegged here. Come on, come on, come on. Get up. Oh my god, the darts fight. Wait, they're homing? Whoa, that seems a little OP. She's down. She's down. Can we run and gun with this? Run and gun. Haul your ass back to base. Haul your ass back to base. Run, 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 run. John, 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 John. Fuck. Oh, God. That's bad. Okay, run, run. Stick back to your Mutagun. Mutagun. Run and gun. Run and gun. Not too fast. Not too fast. Okay, I do want to hit another one of these guys if possible. There we go. That'll do it. Haul your ass. Oh, for fuck's sake. The bloody animals are... Fuck off with the animals. Run, John. Well, he's taken 2 down. John, haul ass, please. Okay, just keep firing the regular gun. Don't worry about the running gun. That's getting a little bit too janky. Right, get behind the walls. Right, our people are there. We're waiting on Smudgeboggle has gone back to fucking bed. Smudge, please. All right, who else we got? Beaver is still getting equipped. Engo is still not over here. For fuck's sake, Engo. For good lord, man. Okay, right, get him behind the walls. I might switch him back to the Mutagun because apparently it can instantly knock people down, which is pretty OP. What's the range on it? Actually really good as well. Jesus, okay. This could work out insanely well. Okay, here we go. The darts fly very slowly, but when they hit, they are instantly downed, huh? What about the 2 people that we hit back here? Are they just down until they transform now? This could be too strong. This could be way too strong, because those guys are also wearing power armor. Look at them. They're still wearing power armor. Okay, I'm thinking we equip everybody with Mutagons as a sidearm. And then they can switch between a lethal and non-lethal weapon. Alright, how are we looking? Where is Smudgeboggle? Smudgeboggle is working her way over. Focus on killing. So John with his Mutagun has to focus on taking out the actual humans. If we get and shoot the dinosaur or something like that, obviously it won't work. Right, that'll do. Thank you, John. Shoot that one next. No, no, not him. Not him. You've already shot him. Right, shoot that one next. I'm hoping the dart will keep homing. It hits him. Oh, it hits him, but it bruised him. Right, so if they've got armor, there's not a chance that we just got lucky with that shot. I guess hit him in the head or something like that. Okay, this guy's not wearing armor, so when John shoots that person, they're going to be downed immediately. Or not. Okay. Shot minigun, carbine. That one just straight up missed, I would assume. Okay, it's a little bit janky, I will admit, because clearly they've got some sort of, oh, where's that going? Excuse me. They've got some sort of physics to it. We won't worry about it for the time being. Let's just get him, you guys back off temporarily, please. Thank you very much. Oh, John, be careful. Okay, there we go. Get back forward. Get back forward. Can we get a couple of these guys focusing on... Okay, Smudgeboggle only has a Mutagun. Yeah, I recall now. Right, so you shoot that person if you can. Mom, what a great name. Okay, let's get a couple of them focusing on the guy with the grenades, because he could cause us some severe issues here. So you take him down. Oh, he's trying to grenade our turrets. That explains a lot. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Okay, he's down. Right, now you can come forward again. Shit, this is jankier. Beaver. I know you've only got a taser. Oh, actually, he's only got a taser. That won't help at all. Man, I need to set up armor racks for everybody because we've been severely caught out here by having... The other issue was I had to manually re-equip all of this stuff because apparently reinstalling it didn't set an owner. Like this one, armor nobody. You can see all of them have armor nobody. So I did have to manually equip everything as well. That's really has slowed us down here. Okay. What have we got? Battle rifle, anything? Semi-automatic rifle. That's not terrible. Guess we'll go for that for the time being then. We need more lethal weapons here. Engo, grab another Mutagun. Fuck it. Let's go crazy with that. Okay, back to the fight at hand. We're doing pretty good. Oh my god, I thought it was one of our people and then just got flanked, but no. Killed Faye, dead instantly. Come on, good luck, guys. Good luck. Are we gonna knock him down? Oh, there goes another dart. It seemed to hit, but it did damage, but it didn't activate the mutagen. That's good, because that would imply to me that they are pretty OP sometimes. Okay, well, I mean, that would mean they're balanced. They're pretty OP sometimes, but not others. But they either instantly seem to knock people down or do nothing, which I think is kind of a fair compromise. Granted, we did hit 2 of their strongest people, but the point is, if we manage to set this up properly... Are you bashing down my doors? Would you fucking not? If we manage to set this area up properly with the staggering going on, if we make this area longer as well, so it obviously takes much, much longer to get over here, we could just fire a volley of Mutadarts at these people. And again, with the mortars as well, when those are set up, those are going to be incredibly good. There we go, they're fleeing. That was it. Well, very uneventful raid, all things considered. Jess is probably just going to get, yeah, gunned down dead. Okay, and what was the most damage our people took? Smudgeboggle got shot in the hand. And actual Cannibal Charlebuff got shot in the torso with a shotgun. Okay, that's pretty fair. That's a pretty big deal. Besides that, though, everybody's fine. I mean, John got hit by a hammer quite badly, but was wearing his armor, so he's okay. Wow. So, another thing to mention as well, the marksman gear plus, of course, the goggles as well. Look at John's skills, fucking hell. The marksman gear plus John's goggles to give him the accuracy bonuses, I assume, affect the likeliness of the mutagun to hit. In fact, if we go to the weapon standards, just sort of see the accuracy of it. 100% accuracy, huh? So I guess then... Yeah, I guess it'll hit all the time, but it has a low chance to actually do anything because it is just a dart at the end of the day. So we've actually got to hit flesh with it. So against armored enemies, I guess we just got super, super, super lucky against these guys. I have no way else to explain it. What we're going to do then very quickly is also rush out there and strip them because they are wearing power armor at the end of the day. Let's get you guys out there. Strip them. Take some people with you as backup. So let's move you guys over. Engo, you go as well. Beaver, you also go. There we go. John, let's get everyone else tended to. So John is fine. He's tending to himself right now. So can we capture any of these people? Are they even worth capturing? I'm looking for intellectuals. Nikolai. Nikolai is very, very tempting. What about Faye? Faye is kind of garbage, but that is also the sister of one of our other characters. That's like Shade's sister or something, right? Okay. God, I don't even know where to start with this, to be honest with you. Well, first thing to do is turn the hospital into a prison room. That would make a lot of sense. Why? What? For prisoners? No. Oh, shit, the door's not been rebuilt. The wooden auto door. For fuck's sake, Aiden. Teresa, wake up. I need your help here, my man. Rosa turned into a warg. Oh, no. Wow. Oh, we don't need to strip them either. Their armor just flies off. Oh, okay. Yeah, because there's no one even remotely close to doing that yet. Very cool. Okay, that's completely fine by me. Oh my god, they're all stuck at the gate. Where are my muta boys? Muta boys, get up here. Let's see if we can commit some real fucking war crimes. Trying to flee, we've got our mutagenic weapons. Just take him out. Just take it. Reinforced sky steel doors. I seriously held them for way longer than I expected. So now we can turn that into a prison, and let's capture a couple of those people then. So, Beaver... capture Faye. We want to keep her alive because, of course, it'll upset one of our other people if she dies. You capture Fry. Dominique, you capture Gussie. We will, we'll see what we can do with them. If nothing else, Paul turned into a Fennec Fox. That's unfortunate. If nothing else, we can just, What? Oh, there's another man fleeing there. Try and take him down, I guess. We'll see what we can do. Oh, God, these anti-mech rifles are so garbage. Yeah, okay. There's a taser. Try and take him alive. Grab the taser. Grab the taser. Nico, grab the taser. I don't even know why I'm bothering send the other two with their... I mean, they're never going to get here in time. Fuck it. We might be able to tase them, though. Run. Gussie turned into a Timberwolf. Oh, God, we hit Gussie as well. Okay. Before tomorrow, I will make sure that this goddamn hotel is finished because it is such a huge time sink for a vanity project that it's slowed down so much the other research. Speaking of research, though, we are almost finished with what we set up today, so tomorrow we can also focus on getting these defenses a little more in line with where we need them to be at this stage of the game and in line with this sort of difficulty we've got going on right now. It's not too difficult, but I think that was a fairly generous raid. You got to remember we did kind of scum it up a bit with those mutagen guns, taking out two of their strongest raiders, basically, in the first attack there. We'll start rebuilding, and of course, we've actually done a lot of building here. We've rebuilt some of the Storosaurus pen, obviously trying to do a bit more plumbing and that, dealing with this area, building up the armory as well, and he's almost finished, I believe. Might have even, yeah, I think he's actually finished all the Bionics too, so we can get those reinstalled for tomorrow as well. Tomorrow's going to be a lot of progress, I hope. Getting all the limbs put in place, and we've got our first Devil Strand Harvest coming in too. It's been a lot of just research and a lot of background tasks that I'm hoping I can get done before tomorrow so that we can really start progressing back on with the science side of things. In the meantime, though, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very slow episode today, I will admit, but a lot of it was very necessary stuff. So we'll get back on the slightly faster, slightly more involved stuff tomorrow. In the meantime, a big shout out to the patrons, of which there have been many new patrons at the ridiculously high tier, which is more than what you guys should be doing. It's way too generous. Thank you very much for that, especially in such a short period of time as well. So a big thank you has to go out to Aiden W, Alchemia, Anthony Gully, Sunikirito, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hoffland, Croesus, Donald, Doolin of Gondolin, Facunda Vasquez, Ghost of Protocol, Gogo, Sarik, Jimbo, Jonah Waters, Joey Chasteen, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Keontae Boyd, Michael Mullen, My Name Isn't Dio, Muskratful, Natbuskus number 1, Necrophilum, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Richard Clark, Scott, Skaz, Smeg Mustaine, Stomp... name is going to get me every single time. Somnus, the Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terry 18, Tyler Kendall, Vacuous Backus, and William Green. Big shout out to all of these guys. Thank you for supporting at that ridiculously high tier on Patreon. Your generosity will not go unforgotten, but it will go unforgiven, which is... it doesn't mean anything. YouTube, please don't shut me down. That wasn't a threat, I promise. Thank you as well to Uwu, Astro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anka, Attila, Austin Taylor, Bordoom, Ben Trope, Betmas Max, Better Valurin, Black Double H, Sadini, Corey CA, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, Emerald Beam, Exploded Knees, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Grey, Icarus, Icy the Great, Haji Dumar, Ida C, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, James Barnes, James Shea, Jason Sushu, Jose, Ewan DeVries, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Luana Thomas, Luke Wallace, Mistolp, Monty, Mostly Sampson, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Norstrus, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Payback 1 through 7, Peyton Denisar, Russian Oligarch, Billionaire, Ryan Hooper, Sagataire, Sam Kears, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Sweetcrete, Super 9089, The Insane Pickle, The One Ring, Volonkery, Varagon, Voodoo Mumbo, Will Wade, Wilson Atep, Wolfie, Yorkus, Zach, and Zico 2. Thank you for your support, the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making the channel possible in the first place, and I shall see you guys all tomorrow for some speed. As in, like, speedy gameplay, because I'm going to get a lot of it done in the meantime, not anything else that could be associated with.